Look at this. Autumn.
Some might say 40 degrees Fahrenheit is not that cold, but at 40 miles an hour, the wind chill kicks in and that same 40 degrees feel around 27. Now if you want to continue riding in such exposure, you need good protection from the elements, and a clever way to do this is to use heated gear. Do you ride in winter? I mean, it's kind of a silly question, but for a lot of riders out there, it's a legitimate question. Many of us do not ride, especially in Northeast, because it's just too cold outside. I mean, yes, you can wear chaps and you can still wear leather jackets, but again, that may not be the suitable style for your motorcycle. So what do you do when that happens? I have been using heated gear for all my winter rides. I usually just have the jacket and the gloves. I've been using hot wired, but I found one particular challenge with hot wired. I'm going to post a comparison video between Gerbing and hot wired, which are the two leading brands when it comes to motorcycle heated gear. But this one is about Gerbing. As you can see, I'm wearing Gerbing liner. I have Gerbing heated pants inside. Inside these NBT jeans has these two ports, just like any other heated liner. They are hard to reach, so you have to really hold them when you wear the liner, and these really go to your gloves. But this is mainly about how to control heat inside, right? So it's really not convenient to wear the heated gear unless you're too motivated to go outside and ride, right? Which I am. It started getting really hot because the wind stopped blowing. We're gonna focus on how we can control heat on these jackets or on these liners. There are two ways to do it. Gerbing has two solutions. One is wired. As you can see, I'm struggling here with the wired controller. There's another solution that's offered by Gerbing, which is a wireless controller. Now, I was against of the wireless controller in the beginning because I thought it was connected to my phone. In fact, that's not true. I do have a wired controller connected to this jacket liner, but I don't have to connect it to my phone via Bluetooth. Instead, Gerbing sells this wireless Bluetooth controller for this wireless dual zone controller. Kind of sounds complicated, but I'm going to explain that in this video. So let's unpack this. This literally is just a one box. There's nothing in this, and there are a few instructions here, but nothing too fancy. There are two knobs. They are at off. They're nicely coated. One is white, one is gray. I'm going to show what I have inside. So in this nice pocket inside, you can really hide everything. I'm gonna even put this slack with the zip tie and everything inside this pocket, so just tiny bit cable comes out. But what we can see inside is this. This dual zone controller has nice tags on it. See, the gray one is for gloves, and then you have the white one that's for the jacket liner itself. Now these correspond to these two knobs on the controller. Now we're going to see how this works with everything, so let's just undo the zip tie. This is the first time I'm firing this controller up and this remote up. Okay, they're not connected, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. These two did not come in one package, so they're not like paired or anything. I'm just going to find out what that process is and how easily it gets paired. So let's just hook this up to the output port. I see this thing blink a couple times. So the instructions behind this says low is for low voltage. That means the voltage from the battery is less than 11 volts. E is for overcurrent protection. That means you have just too many accessories daisy chained. So this has some overcurrent protection, which is a great thing. How do you turn this on? So this is on off button and set button, two-way separate control. So the one that goes to white is the on-off switch. All right, so let's click that once. That doesn't do anything. I'm just going to click it and hold, and it shows me 1 here. I'm not sure if it's pretty visible. At least I cannot see in the screen. But I'm not sure if it's visible. It's showing 1 in this one screen. Oh, my jacket already started heating up. Kinda hot outside for this this test. Now I want to find out how this one syncs with this freaking controller. I have no idea how these two can be synced. I wish there were more instructions on this than just this chart. Connect. We're gonna connect this wireless controller so I can put this in the pocket and never have to touch these buttons again. Now to do this, press and hold both of these buttons for like 3 to 4 seconds. All right, it was pretty quick. It's way quicker than 3 to 4 seconds. As soon as I pressed both of these together, A started blinking. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but that's what's happening right now. And it quickly goes away if you don't do anything with it. So the instructions are not very clear even on the Gerbing website. So here's what you do. Press this, A starts blinking. They say open either of the controller. Oh, there you go. Connected. So the process to connect these two together is to press both of these buttons at the same time. A will start flashing in both of these displays and quickly turn on one of these knobs. As soon as you do it, the display goes away if you don't turn them enough, but they would be synced automatically. At least that's what happened right now. If I want to turn this on, I just move this, and the jacket heat is turned to 1 right now. I'm going to increase it to maybe 4. Yep, I'm feeling the heat already, right? So there's only one recommendation that they make is that before changing to a different heat level, just go easy. So change it to a heat level, wait for a couple of seconds. If you stop turning your knob and then turn it again. It doesn't seem like a complicated thing. If you do mess up, say if the heat is not enough for you, then what you can do is just turn everything off and then turn on again, and that seems to work. So this is it. This is easy peasy, and this is a second set. So I have my jacket heat on 6 and my gloves heat on 2, and that will continue to work. I also have heated pants. What I'm going to do is, this has an accessory jack as well, and my heated pants has the accessory jack. These are nicely color coded, so the gray ones is gloves, the white one is the jacket, and the yellow one is for accessories, which is like pants. And I'm going to connect that. I just want to see if it's going to be 2 or if it's going to be 8, which is my jacket right now. Right? I just want to see what it corresponds to. Would it go up and down with the jacket, or would it go up and down with the gloves? I kind of hope it's gloves, because your jacket heat's like totally different than what you need in your gloves. What I like about this whole Gerbing setup is this can go anywhere, like, you know, right here. I can still see it. It's most likely be like here, so I can easily reach it, or on this side over here, so I can easily reach it, right? These are actual physical knobs that I love about this whole setup. This thing doesn't even have to be outside. I can combine all of this, right, and put it inside this jacket pocket, which is hidden. So I know cables are freaking ugly. I hate them, but at the same time, I'm able to hide them cleverly. Well, it's not easy when you have all these cables dangling out, but there you go. So the actual control is inside. This cable would have to come out because that's for your pants if you have heated liner pants. But I'm gonna just close this one up. And it does seem like the pants correspond to the gloves heat level and not the jacket heat level, which is perfect, which is exactly what I wanted. So I don't even need this cable much. I can tuck this inside. Goes in. The liner cable is out. I'm gonna put the whole liner back. And here's the zipper. All the way up. This is great. just one cable coming out, and that's what I love about this whole setup. This one cable, if you just don't like it, what they recommend, instead of touching anything, like don't touch the heat, don't touch anything, just take this cable off and you're done. One benefit to doing this is when you come back and just connect this, your controller goes back to, or your heating level goes back to what it was before. So in my case, it was 8 for the jacket and it was 2 for the pants and for the gloves. Right? As you can see on the knobs, they're not touched, so it's very easy to see what it is. But the digital controller that you have in here, in the pocket here, that's going to correspond to what it was. So no fiddling with what heat level you have, because it may change. You may need it, you may not need it, or whatever it is, but you can still control. This is pretty neat solution for how you can control heat without having to fiddle with all the buttons. So you shouldn't be distracted. That's my main goal, and that's why I wanted something simple that I can put anywhere and just clearly see what the heat level I'm getting. I don't care about the number itself. It's just the feeling anyway, but I need to be able to easily adjust it as I please without being distracted when I'm on the road. And you need to adjust heat. Like, one heat is not good, because when you slow down or stopping for lights, or it's like a traffic, you're not getting blasted by cold wind, and you don't really need to have that much of heat, so you can lower it down. And when you're on a highway, when you're getting blasted at like 70 miles an hour with all the cold wind, you probably need to increase your heat. So yes, there is a legitimate need to actually have heated gear and actually being able to adjust that heat without any distractions. Anyway, so that was not a quick, but that was a tutorial. I'm gonna have a detailed comparison video coming soon for hot wired and Gerbing products. If you'd like to see that video, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so you get the notification. Also, let me know in the comments if you use heated gear. Do you see any value in investing in a heated gear? Again, this is not bought all at once. This has been accumulated over the years. So jacket liner first, then the gloves, then the pants, and actually I have socks coming. So yes, I overdid it, I feel like. I'm not sure when I'm going to use those socks, but again, please let me know, what do you think? Do you use heated gear? Do you ride in winter? And what are your thoughts about it? Let's help the community with making right choices. That's what this whole channel is about. Thank you very much for watching, and leave a thumbs up if you gain any value from this video. Peace.